I built a Lego clone army of 1,450 minifigures, but to beat the Guinness World Record, we need 40,000 in total. In this video, I'm gonna try to add 1,000 clones to my army in 30 days. Will I be able to do this? Let's find out. There's also 7 YouTubers who will help me build this massive clone army. If we want to get this many clone troopers in a single month, we'd have to buy 33 minifigures every single day. Just imagine if every clone costs $10. We would have to spend $10,000 in total. Luckily, I already got many clones from past purchases, which I haven't opened yet, so let's start by adding these to the army. In total, I got 5 of the original 501st battle packs, 2 small packages, as well as one of the OG 212 battle packs from 2014. So now that we've added 40 clone troopers to the army, we at least have something to start with. So in my previous video, I mentioned I was looking for discounts on the new 501st battle pack, and after searching for a little while, I found a store with an amazing deal where I could get a ton of battle packs for only around $15. Now we just have to decide how many of these sets I'm gonna buy for the Grand Army of the Republic. So I immediately ordered 96 battle packs, and now all we have to do is wait for the package to arrive. I waited for days, but it hadn't arrived yet, and we started to worry. So I called the toy store, and then they said it would come soon. So I waited some more, and finally the package arrived. Now it's time to add real numbers to the army. So I dragged the package to the living room and opened it. Then I saw all of these small packages, so I opened one and found 4 501st battle packs inside. Then I placed all small boxes on the ground and started opening them to get all of these battle packs out. There are so many sets, it's just unbelievable. Now we have to check if we received the right amount of battle packs. After counting all the sets, I noticed there were 2 battle packs missing, but later on I found them here. Now that we have 96 battle packs, we're gonna be able to add 384 clone troopers to the army, but that's still not 1,000, so I guess it can't hurt to buy another 96 battle packs. So I placed my order, and a few days later, another package arrived, and now it's time to set up all of these battle packs. There's a total of 200 battle packs, and a bunch of these didn't even fit on top of the wall, so I made some of these towers. Next up, I brought all of the battle packs upstairs, and now it's time to build this gigantic army. So I started by opening all the sets, and after 4 hours, we're finally done, and here's all the minifigure parts. Now it's time to get some rest. I wanted to dedicate the next day to building all clones, so I built all these heavy clone troopers first. Building all these minifigures took a long time, and my bag wasn't liking this at all. Then I finally finished building all these heavy troopers, but now we still have to build the rest. So I built all the remaining 400 minifigures, and now after all this hard work, we're finally done. It's time to set up all of these clones. So I grabbed all the bags and set up the entire army, and here's a total amount of 800 501st clone troopers added to the Grand Army of the Republic. Now it's time to add all the other clone troopers I already own, so I set up 2 groups of 501st troopers, over 100 212 clones, as well as this massive amount of 900 Phase 1 clone troopers. And now it's time to add some miscellaneous clones. So I set up all of my Geonosian and these older Phase 2 clones. So with that, my clone army looks a lot bigger, and we've added 900 clones to the army. The problem is we only have 2 days left, so we gotta get 100 clones as quick as possible. For this, I'd love to add more of these Kashyyyk troopers to the army, because I only have 39 of these bad boys. Luckily, another YouTuber who's building Kashyyyk can help us build our army.
Hey guys, what's up, and welcome to True Squadron. I'm here to help Brickley build the biggest clone army in history. So to do that, I'm going to be setting up my clone army in 24 hours. So first, I have to get all of my clone trooper sets all built and ready to go, as well as get them all laid out on the table, build it all up, add all of our vehicles, and here we go. My Lego Star Wars clone army that I built in under 24 hours. It was a task, but I had to do it for Brickley. There's over 900 clone troopers, as well as many different vehicles, like 4 ATTEs, 4 gunships, and 7 ATAPs, and a lot smaller vehicles that are not shown here. But I had to do it. It was so much fun. I hope this helps you out, Brickley, with building the biggest clone army in history.
Thanks so much for joining the Team True Squadron, and these clone troopers will definitely help fill a Venator. After setting up so many clone troopers, we're gonna need some rest, so I'm gonna relax by watching a video of daily tactics.
What's up, gamers? It's Daily here, and today we're going to be helping Brickley build the largest Lego clone army of all time. Just got myself 3 501st battle packs in the mail, so they're a little bit delayed, but I have some more. Snagged a whole bunch of these guys off of eBay. Oh, and what's this? 2 more bags of the old school 501st Battle Pack Troopers. Will this be helping us get the record, Brickley?
This will definitely help out, Daily. Thank you so much. Oh, wait, there's someone else trying to reach us.
Hey, we're Portal Master Studios, and we'll be helping Brickley break this unfair record.
To help get some clone troopers, we went to Target and got these epic sets.
Now it's time to build an army. We got a bunch of 501st troopers, plus some of these awesome purple ones, which have amazing leg printing. At the moment, we have 25 clone troopers, and we'll definitely expand this to help you out, Brickley.
You know the phrase, every trooper counts. We've added a bunch of the new 501st battle packs, but I still regret not buying enough of the 2020 version. If only someone else had enough to add to our army.
Brickley needs help breaking this world record, so I'm gonna help him out with my clone army. For the last 2 years, I've also been collecting 501st battle packs and ended up with a total of 50 of these sets, which will add 200 clone troopers to the army. Look at all these battle packs, this is insane! Brickley challenged me to build this army quickly, so let's get all these bad boys opened up. Opening up 50 battle packs took forever, and pulling them from the bags took even longer. But now that I've got them all sorted, let's assemble. I placed 10 legs across and 10 legs deep to efficiently assemble 100 troops on this faceplate, which means that when I'm finished, I'll have an entire company of 501st troopers. I also had a big brain moment and stacked all the heads together to create the fastest cloning facility the world's ever seen. To finish these, we just need to add the helmets, and this part definitely took a while. Like, this was the actual speed. And after collecting a few clones from my special collection, I've added a total of 501 clones to the army.
Within my army, we can also find a couple of the OG Phase 2 clone troopers, but I know someone who has more.
Hey Brickley, I'm helping you build the biggest clone army, so let me set up my minifigures. I set up all my animated Phase 1 clones, realistic style Phase 1 clones, and 2020 Phase 1 clones. Then I placed all my OG Phase 2 clones on one base plate with some customs in the front. I have a lot of OG clones. 732 clones added to the army with a million more on the way. I am going to go broke.
Thanks so much for helping out. These 732 clone troopers will definitely add a lot to the army. Now all of you know that these clone troopers are worth a lot of money, and there's one special person who knows a lot more about investing than I do.
Welcome. Hey guys, I'm Cristo from Stud City, and my Theo and I are going to be helping Brickley build the biggest Lego clone army ever. We'll be adding over 1,000 clone troopers to the community record, and we cannot wait to see how fast we hit 40,000. Hopefully, this helps you, Brickley.
I can't wait to see your 1,000 clone troopers. So now the clone army stands at 5,600 minifigures, and I can't believe how many clones we've been able to add in a single month. But do you remember the sinking hole I left in my army? Well, for this I have a surprise for y'all. But we have to wake up super early. After waking up at the same time as Jocko Willink, it's time to go to our destination. So we drove and drove for hours, and after 6.5 hours of driving, we finally arrived.
My name is Noah, and I'm here to present my contribution to the Brickley Clone Army project, which is 1,250 clone troopers to add to the Clone Army of the Republic. I'll start with my sizable contribution of 300 plus 212 clone troopers from the OG Battle Pack. The next batch of clone troopers is the 332nd, followed by a bunch of Phase 1 clone troopers in various different divisions, and then of course the useless clone commander, who also doubles as a gunship pilot. No clone army would be complete without a legion of 501st clone troopers, which of course came from the OG 501st Battle Pack that saved the LEGO Star Wars product line, and to top that off, a bunch of 2014 OG Phase 2 clone troopers. That does it for my army.
By the way, do you have that surprise for my viewers?
Yep, let me go get it real quick. All right, here they are. Got 1, 2, 3, 4 bags of 212 clone troopers.
Holy damn.
So, what do you think?
Insane, insane.
Good contribution to the army, I would say.
Yeah, definitely. Well, that's gonna rip my bank account for sure.
Doesn't always to us.
So we've added a bunch of clone troopers to the Grand Army of the Republic and got a new member to the team.
It's good to be here.
Welcome, man, and see you next time.
Hopefully with more clone troopers.
Yeah, that would be a bit better, right?
You know, you can never do with more, or you know, without more. I mean, why not?
Yeah. So usually people don't really do much in the car, but since I have so many new clone packs, we're just gonna build them in the car. So I built these over the course of 2 hours, and now we got a nice little army. Then we drove home, and now I quickly have to set up this army because we only have 2 hours left till the end of this challenge. So I set up the figs, and with 1 hour and 50 minutes left, I added a total of 1,000 clone troopers myself, and together with the clones of all the other YouTubers who joined the team, we're at a total of 7,000 clone troopers in the Grand Army of the Republic. Now, even though we managed to get a ton of minifigures, we're still a long way from breaking this record.
Collecting 40,000 clone troopers is gonna be tough.
We won't just hit the record in a blink of an eye.
It might even take us until 2025 to achieve this.
We don't know what obstacles we'll face, but together,
As the LEGO community,
Fans of this plastic brick,
We can beat this record because sharing is what LEGO is all about. And for that, I also want to thank every single one of you who's donated a clone trooper by sending it to my PO box. So I hope you enjoyed watching this massive collab, and I'll see you at the next milestone.
I won't stop, I'm here to get what I want. I'm not lost, I'm here to make it to the top. I'll take a shot, I'll overpower any boss, 'cause I am not someone that you would